Dream Juice Chronicles.
Episode 1, baby. Supercup still has some
Avengers
left in the
Doomsday,
tank.
big announcement.
Hockey was the most
That quarterback leads the team,
sport.
right? So why not any other quarterback?
Ranch sucks.
Just got out of an opening night IMAX premiere of Thunderbolt.
I'm saying exactly Captain America.
Is that a fast food burger?
I'm not saying you would put tonight. I'm saying
Honestly.
no. Hey, I thought about
Welcome
it.
back to the Dream Juice Podcast, episode 13.
Marvel Endgame, you get your point.
If I haven't rewatched it once, why would I rewatch it?
You should know. So quit complaining and get back to like Dream Juice
grind, bro.
June
Start doing
things.
stuff.
Birthday spectacular.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dream Juice Podcast. We are here. We've returned from the movie theater for episode 21 of the podcast. I am Josh, alongside my co-host Cade and Mason as well. We want to thank you first and foremost for 100 subscribers here on YouTube.
We made it.
We made it.
Did it.
But we're not done yet. We're going to keep going as far as we can, so we appreciate all the love. Keep pouring it on, all right? And we have a big and very entertaining episode for you guys today. A lot of huge stuff has dropped. First and foremost, we had our initial reactions, reviews, but we've sat on it a little bit. We've had a week to process, so we're going to do a little bit of a debriefing on Fantastic Four First Steps. But also, the bombshell, the big news, Spider-Man Brand New Day has started filming. We've got to suit reveal everything, so we'll be discussing all of that. And then finally, we've had, 19, 20 episodes of Marvel Points, and these guys ended a half a point apart from each other. And so we are having a Marvel Points championship to decide who is the Marvel man for the time being.
It's me.
Yes.
It's me.
And so, very action-packed episode. So we'll get right into it. But I do have a couple bits of news real quick before we really get into this. And I don't think they're really news we could ignore, so I have to say it. First and foremost, it was announced already, but officially confirmed by Jake Schreier himself that he is directing X-Men, and they are starting the casting for X-Men soon, and they're focused on a more young cast, and that's where they're centered. And so I don't think they'll be going for big, like A-listers, big names, and they'll be going for more of a young cast for X-Men, and it'll kind of be the focus after Secret Wars of what the MCU is gonna be. And so that's definitely exciting. And then lastly, Marvel had a untitled film slot for July 23rd, 2027, and they are sticking to it and holding that spot. They're not getting rid of it or delaying it, meaning there will be a Marvel movie that comes out in between Doomsday and Secret Wars. Still untitled, but they're not getting rid of that spot.
Did we know Captain Marvel? I know remember Captain Marvel came out in between. I think Ant-Man came out in between Infinity War to Endgame.
Ant-Man 2 and Captain Marvel.
Is it? You think it's gonna be something like that?
I'm my best bet right now would be Doctor Strange 3. I would guess possibly, but I don't think Black Panther 3 would take that. It's got to be something that holds weight to the multiverse, and so I think Doctor Strange 3 would probably be the best guess. And I mean, it would bound to be announced anytime soon, I think, to get the ball rolling on it. But that definitely interesting that we will have something in between for sure that could have high stakes on Secret Wars.
That's crazy.
But time for the big news right here. Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm going to kind of leave this for an open discussion between ourselves. I mean, we've texted a little bit about it, but we haven't really gotten to speak our thoughts.
We posted a little about it.
We have posted a little bit. Each of us on our TikTok, Instagram, posted our top 10 Spider-Man suits without knowing that the Brand New Day suit was going to be revealed here in the last couple days. We did our top 10 Spider-Man suits, so go check that out on our socials. But Spider-Man Brand New Day officially started production. It's been filming for 2 days at this point, and it comes out a year from now, pretty much. And we officially got a brand new suit reveal. We've got confirmation of some characters, even more rumors of some characters and the plot and everything. So, I mean, we'll start off with the suit, the thing that has been confirmed so far. And I kind of want to get your guys' initial thoughts on how the suit is looking.
Nice.
Me first.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah. Oh boy, yeah.
That's a Spider-Man 1. Watched it last night.
Oh man, no, I think the suit is perfect, man. I think
The one thing we talked about a little bit was like, I wish the eyes were just a little switch up, you know. But I'm not opposed to it, you know.
Bigger.
Yeah, they are a little bigger. I wish it was a little different. But then again, it doesn't break it for me. Like this pumped me up, and like what we've talked about is that this movie has just created just from the set photos so much hype, more hype than any Fantastic Four trailer did for me, more hype than any Superman, anything this year. We had a really good year of movies. Don't get me wrong, but like none of it generated hype like more than just set photos of Spider-Man. Spider-Man is just, bro, and it's like. The thing about Spider-Man is I don't even feel like I relate. I'm not like Peter Parker at all, but he is by far my number one slot, and that will never change, I don't think.
Never change.
It never will. I just love it, and it makes me excited for it. And I think, you know, I'm a little iffy on Doomsday. I've told y'all, like, I'm not expecting a ton. But this, like, I'm excited for this, and I'm excited for the future of Spider-Man.
Yeah. But, man, it's the suit, bro. And like Josh said, I was going into ranking all of our top suits before even getting the first look at the suit. I think by far just ranking, I mean, you put it high because the only thing we had was just the one swing scene in No Way Home, which I think it is. Once this movie comes out, it's gonna go to like probably number one up there. I mean, TASM 2 was all of our number ones, but as far as the suit, dude, it's like perfect. The one thing I love a lot is more comic book like the more brighter blue, the royal blue going into there. That's what I loved in No Way Home on the final swing scene. The eyes. I mean, yeah, like you said, I could let it slide. I wish they did. I wish they would have done a tiny difference to it. Maybe thin out the black on the eyes because now it just looks like the body changed and not the head. Yeah. And the only other thing I have worries about is I guess the web shooters because those are looking thick on there, man. Maybe hopefully they make them red or something. Either way, it's not gonna. I don't think it'll bother me that much. But that's just the one thing that stood out. That was like, what's going on there? And I like another thing. I like the no belt. I don't like the belt. I think that's what did it for me. And the regular Homecoming suit. It reminds me of TASM 2.
Like
just all
my web cartridge thing.
Yeah.
My problem too is I hope Disney sticks with one suit the whole movie for just these like maybe one or two movies where he's in this and they just like rip it up like they have in the past of because Disney that's what I'm saying.
Set up to why does he need multiple suits?
That's what I'm saying, and but Disney's gonna do what they do and try to sell stuff. That's why you have all these different suits all the time.
Honestly, they need to keep this suit until Symbiote. Honestly, and they need to rip it up like we said in Toby. Like he needs to get some rip up suit action like Toby did because that's gonna make it even more sick. And yeah, he just other than that, save it for Symbiote. Other than that, the suit's great. I'm excited. We'll see what it does in the actual movie.
Man, this suit is probably everything I've ever wanted in a Spider-Man suit and more. Like, impulsively, I want to rank it as number one already. I can strongly do it. I think I'm going to hold off until I see it in the movie first. But, like, it's perfect right now. Like, you really don't need to CGI anything on the suit. It already looks great in the set photos and everything.
I hope they don't.
Yeah, I hope they don't too. Like I think across the board, our favorite suit was the TASM 2 suit, and it looks very similar to that. A little bit brighter. Andrews was darker, and then the web lines on Andrews, there were a ton more web lines, and they're a lot closer together.
It's like they pulled the good stuff from all of them.
Yeah, it shows. I think Peter Parker has taken inspiration from the two Peters before him and kind of drawn it with the spider logo, on the back and everything, and then the mask looks great. I think, I'd say I'd change the eye lenses a little bit like you guys would, but I mean I think that remains unique to Tom's Spider-Man suits, and they made it a little bit bigger so it looks good. One question I would still have, it looks like on the lenses it's the exact same, but with him not having Stark Tech or anything, will the eye lenses still be retractable, able to move?
He can easily, he's smart enough.
He can craft that.
Especially this one, like Tom is smart. I think you got luckily you got to see that with Andrew and Tom, but like Tom, you get to really see him make the web fluid, all that. So
I think that will probably remain the same, but it's not a complaint at all. I mean, it looks perfect. And then to kind of combat Cade's point about the web shooters, I wish they were a little bit smaller too, but it also makes sense to me because he doesn't have Stark Tech anymore. He doesn't have the suits. handed to him or anymore, and so he's having to craft the web shooters on his own, out of his own materials, which explains why they're a little bit bigger, why they look like that, because Tom is putting all this together on his own.
But
and so
if I remember, I think the Civil War scene where Tony goes and visits him, when he throws the web shoot, those were much smaller. And those were the ones
it
they
looks
made,
like it. So I saw like a side by side or whatever,
Yeah.
and they almost look identical. These
They
are
do.
just these ones almost look like it's like double
Yeah.
that, and
I
so it
guess,
looks like he improved on it a little bit.
From
But
Far From Home. He's kind of
yeah,
getting
for
that
whatever.
Tony knowledge and improving on his
Yeah.
suits as he goes.
But I mean, the suit just looks amazing, man. Like no pun intended, but.
Bigger spider is must. Honestly,
Oh,
now,
the spider
fact that he has
spider
a-
symbol
the fact
looks
that he has a bigger
insane.
spider, and I go back to this tiny. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
that did a
facts.
huge difference. That does a lot.
And you could tell in the spider symbol even the inspiration from both Toby and Andrew,
that's
because it's definitely
definitely
like that.
yeah.
And it just like we could talk about this forever. And I like that as much as I like the final swing suit in No Way Home. It was a little bit too shiny almost, and they've taken away from that. Yeah, too CGI and a little bit too shiny, and it looks like the colors are still bright in this one, but it's not as shiny, and so it's just great, man.
Yeah.
And we're saying this, the set photos of the full suit came out today, and we're already talking about this much of
I
it.
hope he's I know I'm off the rails here, but I hope he's like, I hope the first part of the movie is him just Spider-Man and nothing. Yes, Peter Parker, but the fact that he's just Spider-Man and that's how he identifies himself. I hope the whole first part of the movie is just him like fighting crime, kind of how you had the Fantastic Four, like the montage of just them back and forth. I just want, and Andrew had it too, of them back and forth. I don't think like Tom's really had it's been kind of a wacky one. Remember his montage of this and Homecoming was him like the bike and he like
struggling to find something.
struggling to get that bike.
The guys who had the Avengers mask.
Yes, yeah. So I hope it's something like that where you get a montage of that. To that point too, think about. I want to make you guys mad a little bit right here. Do you remember the Far From Home trailer and how they cut out the bank scene?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? I just watched.
Cool.
I watched it on the way over here, and I was like, I legit.
That scene was never.
You don't remember where he's with the cops? He's like, you guys gonna have.
Spider suit.
He's like, yeah. They're like, you're gonna be the new Iron Man, dude. They cut it. They cut it out. Oh my, yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Going back to that movie, I don't want to get off topic, but dude, if honestly, the more I think we've been doing a lot of Spider-Man stuff lately, but
Yeah.
I just keep thinking about if you just move that exact movie over to New York City, I feel like that could have done it. That could be a top like Spider-Man 3, but Spider-Man 3, top 3 Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
And one thing, I watched Spider-Man 1 last night, dude, and it's like honestly, like going back to the rankings, that movie isn't as slow as I remember. Like from what I remember, I thought it goes by as really slow, but it honestly gets to it. And it's just the street fighting. Remember when he sees in the Daily Bugle, they're looking for pictures of Spider-Man? He's like, oh, I'm thinking something in photography. That scene of him getting shots, the moves, I want to see stuff like Tom.
That's
like
good.
the Spider-Man moves, bro. He was doing in the
Practical
street.
effects,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Practical. They
And
look
it looked,
real.
I like Spider-Man 1, bro. The New York City shots. I want to see something like that.
Yeah.
And I definitely think I have the utmost confidence in Dustin Daniel Cretton that we'll get the Spider-Man poses the moves like that. I mean, we all saw it in Shang-Chi. And so it just seems like he understands Spider-Man and what he's doing. And so getting into a little bit of the plot, what we know now, we still don't know much. And I think someone came out, basically a synopsis for Spider-Man Brand New Day, and they started off by saying, yeah, they're keeping the plot pretty much a big secret, so we don't know. But what we can assume right now is that Spider-Man, Punisher, and the Hulk are all fighting each other until they figure out who the real villain is in this movie. And so John Bernthal's Punisher is officially confirmed in this. Mark Ruffalo's Hulk is confirmed in this, and we saw and whatever they're filming today, a big tank driving through the set, and on the tank it had a logo for the Inner Demons, which was a gang that is run by Mr. Negative. And so that definitely excites me because it goes with our theories that Mr. Negative could bring Savage Hulk back out. He could tap into Tom's darkness. But along with Mr. Negative, Michael Mando has confirmed to be returning as Scorpion, finally paying off the Homecoming post-credits scene. And so not only was he confirmed, I want to show you guys what Michael Mando posted to his Instagram just a couple hours ago. He posted this picture of Scorpion and Venom. Yes. Yes, and I'll put that picture up on the screen right now.
He posted that?
Yes.
That's
He posted it up. And so, and a little bit of a Venom in this, too. This is like a Venomized Scorpion, like symbiote, everything. So,
Yeah,
Dude, this movie can't excite me
Chills,
like
man.
any more than RAS,
Crazy
but
to
it's never
think we could
fails.
say today that we're less than a year away. You know what I mean?
We are officially less than a year away.
More
Less than a year,
excited
bro.
for that or Doomsday?
Brand new day. Spider-Man is my because
Brand new
Doomsday is so up
Dude,
in the
Brand New
air,
Day,
man.
yeah.
It's like not.
There's like a really good chance Brand New Day is going to be like a top Spider-Man movie.
Yes.
Doomsday could easily just flop, I feel like.
Yes, I agree. As much as I love Avengers, as much as I love all the characters going into it, like Brand New Day, I have so much confidence in. If it was Infinity War, I could maybe change my mind on that.
And we're
But
forgetting Sadie Sinks in this.
yes,
Yeah,
it's
that's a
crazy.
lot, dude.
It's crazy. Sadie Sinks in this. We still don't know her role in that, and it's crazy.
I thought,
And
is
so
it not Mayday Parker? If it is Mayday Parker,
people have speculated. And
If
so
it is that, how would that come into play? If it's supposed to be Toby's universe daughter, right? Is what I've heard. How would that work?
I don't know. I
what I'm
honestly
saying.
have no idea how it'd work, and honestly, I hope it's not, just so you can keep the multiverse out of it and
I
stick
would rather her
to.
just be.
Jean Grey,
I'd rather her
Sorry,
just
Seth?
be Gwen Stacy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like
I
a
would too.
reverse, like a different universe type
yeah,
of.
I would
Yeah.
too.
That would be though. Like if you want to do the love interest thing, let me see this for a second. If you want to see the love interest thing as well, that's one way to not make it complicated. Is instead of having like someone that's in the same universe, you have someone like Sadie, which would be kind of weird, right? Because that's technically his daughter and another.
Yeah,
Whatever it is, but
Whatever it is.
if you have someone that's from another multiverse, then you don't like it's not going to work. So then you kind of bring the MJ back to it, and you kind of have like a little fling cross multiverse. You know, does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
it's kind of something like that.
My bet right now, my prediction, probably the highest chances that Sadie Sink is probably just going to play a randomly named character
Yeah.
in the story
think?
rather than something we're all predicting. I think it'll
Yeah.
be something like that.
See that?
But
Just a random love
Yeah.
interest, like the first homecoming girl type
yeah,
situation.
more
maybe?
more like that. But Sadie Sink holds a little bit more weight than
Yeah.
that. But
She does.
As in addition to Mr. Negative to Scorpion, reports have come out. Not anything official, but Tombstone, Tarantula, Boomerang, and Ramrod, all villains going to be featured in this movie as well.
They're on their way to Sinister Six.
They-
And
gotta be.
I think it's
Have
going to
to
be his third last movie. Is going to be a Sinister Six movie to where he's fighting all these guys that have built up. And I don't think Scorpion's going to have like a huge role. Maybe something at the end, and then it's going to go. This is going to be your intro to Venom as well as your what we talked about with Secret Wars. Second movie is all about Venom and Miles Morales. Third movie is your Sinister Six. Does that make sense? That's my.
Tom and Miles versus the Sinister
That'd be
Six.
that's what the
That's
third
what I'm
movie
saying.
needs to, yeah.
That's what it needs.
And,
Exactly.
then by the end of that, that's the torch is passed.
Yes, correct.
yeah.
Dude,
Then you get Miles for a while.
put us in the writer's room, man.
in the writers' room right now. I wanna, another thing is like who a Sinister Six could be like anything. Like you got the Vulture still could
Yep.
break out. You got I mean we haven't been introduced to Rhino in
Exactly.
Tom's
Yes.
universe. We got I mean a new
you
Doc Ock.
use-
I don't know.
Can you use these characters?
I don't. It's so iffy with Sony. Originally, any movie that Sony has, any character that Sony has used in their spin-off movies, Marvel can no longer use. But
so lame.
because they're partnering with Sony to make these Spider-Man movies, I would hope that they could
Yeah.
find some way, because even though it's been confirmed multiple times it can't happen, and I know this probably isn't Sony, but as far as Kingpin goes,
Yeah.
it still keeps getting brought up. Oh, he might be in it. So I would hope they could figure out some way. But as far as like Tombstone, Boomerang, Ramrod, Tarantula, those definitely aren't Sinister Six tier villains, as I was thinking about.
that's
And
right.
so this is where I'm hoping these villains go into what you're talking about, a little bit of montage. Kind of in opening, we saw Fantastic Four first steps in.
Yeah.
Because this takes place 3 years after No Way Home. What has Peter Parker Spider-Man been up to since then? And so I'd love to see him build out his rogue gallery, a montage of him fighting all these lower level villains going through it. And I think you could
Yeah.
really do that.
I'm
And
with
so
you.
that would be great, because there are specific villains that are on that tier of being in the Sinister Six.
Yeah.
You have your Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Rhino, Sandman, Lizard, Vulture, and you could possibly Electro,
Yeah.
and you could possibly sub in Scorpion. You could possibly sub in Mr. Negative.
Yeah.
Kraven,
Just like the game
Kraven,
did.
Venom, just
Yeah.
like Spider-Man PS4 did. But as outside of those, like these other guys, not Sinister Six, but I mean it's
bring
crazy.
back Doc Ock too. Even
Yeah,
if
you
it's
could bring back, and I mean, there's reports of them trying to establish a new Norman Osborn in the MCU, a new Doc Ock, all this stuff. And as much as we say, oh, we don't want to see all that stuff again, like,
yeah.
Dude, I want to see. I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm completely fine. Even though he fought Green Goblin, Doc Ock on this last movie, I don't care. Establish a new Norman Osborn. I'd love to see it. And so, I mean, it's
And I've only
crazy,
seen
man.
one.
The
I guess we've seen another one in
possibilities-
Spider-Verse, but still.
The possibilities are crazy. But I do want to ask you guys something. And what's the Punisher going to do versus the Hulk?
I was gonna say a meme about that. It's when the Punisher versus the Hulk goes to the meme. He's like, wait, no. That's what he's gonna be when he's with the Hulk. But yeah, dude, I don't know, bro. Because I feel like I mean, I don't know this for sure, but isn't the comic Punisher supposed to be much more? Don't you see a little more power to, not power, but like strength to him compared to the actual show?
I do have something to tag along with that. So there is a storyline in the comics where the Punisher steals the War Machine suit and makes it a Punisher War Machine suit, and so that definitely that fits the Punisher.
He's had a lot of weird storylines, including the one where he's Ghost Rider for a little bit.
Yes.
There's one, I believe, there's one where he's Venom for briefly. I don't know how valid that is, but I know for a fact that he's Ghost Rider and takes on freaking Galactus in one comic book run. Did you know that?
That's wild.
Yeah. So
That's why that Galactus stuff need to chill out on the Fantastic Four. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's crazy, but I mean, I would, in order to try to somewhat get to a level of Spider-Man and Hulk, I wouldn't be surprised if Punisher does something like that and taking a War Machine suit or something like that. That'd be sick. But just having all three of those is crazy, man.
and then Vision show.
Yeah,
Vision Quest.
and bonus news brought to you by Mason. The Vision Quest series has wrapped filming and is coming out next year. And props to them. This show has finished filming without any leaks, any rumors of reshoots, script changes, anything. They just
Got it done.
got it done.
How about that?
And the
How about
more
that?
and the news I did hear about it just gets me more and more excited, and I'm very curious for this, and I'm hoping Vision redeems himself a little bit. But Ultron's coming back, all the Friday, Jarvis, all them are coming back, so definitely interested for that. But it's I think 2026 is going to be crazy.
I mean,
crazy
we were
year for
blessed
Marvel.
by this year.
Yeah.
2025 was amazing.
Because leading into Brand New Day, the Punisher special is filming right now.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna get that right into Brand New Day, right into Doomsday.
Yeah.
And so it's
I'm all for it.
wild, man. I mean, so Spider-Man Brand New Day about a year out
Crazy.
from now, less than.
It's gonna be insane.
Mm-hmm. But what just happened in the MCU, Fantastic Four First Steps, we've kind of had a week to process that, and I know there were a couple specific topics about the movie that we wanted to discuss a little bit. I know, Cade, you had some questions you wanted to pose about the movie.
Questions?
I mean, just like topics.
Some topics over the movie. Man, I gotta look at my phone, but yeah, I mean the first one. I wrote down a lot in there. I mean, I guess the first one. Let's start off with Mr. Fantastic. You know, the stretch capacity is that's the big thing around. And what was it? And I feel like I'm actually shocked at myself for not even noticing that, like right away in the movie. I mean, after seeing it in the old movies, I'm just like, what was going on? I mean, did you guys think that when in the movie? Because I didn't even think about that till after.
Yeah,
Like
it
that.
bugged me. Like it did bug me.
It was weird. It was strange. It was like, huh?
It made me kind of like ooh, like, and then I like thought about it for a second. I was like, wait a minute, like,
Yeah.
this doesn't make, like, then you think about just the fact what the last movies gave us of his capabilities, but the blessing is they gave us good like the mental side of Reed Richards, but you know,
I definitely thought it was interesting having Galactus. I mean, it was Conquest pulling Oliver. It was Galactus
just
pulling
like
that. And it made me question it a little bit. I'm like, you're elastic, you're flexible, but it's hurting you a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I almost in my head was like, okay, he wasn't getting stretched willingly, and I mean, if it gets to a certain point of elasticity, it's gonna hurt. I mean, it was ripping his suit, which is capable, so that's definitely interesting. But outside of that, I mean,
it's not much to bother.
it's not much to bother me, and I think they showed his elasticity as best as you possibly could in a movie, because that power set is probably the hardest, if like not one of the hardest powers to showcase in a movie without looking weird. So I mean,
still do better, I think.
I wish they had a couple more moments of him stretching out a little bit, but
is in my opinion, like the whole like Fantastic Four. I think the only downside of it was that people for one, they're on a time stretch. Like they got to get this thing rolling for Doomsday. Two, they really they really should have had an origin story. We've had the assumption of like, hey, this is kind of the theme of movies these days of like, we don't need an origin story for a lot of these because we know how they get their powers, or like your modern day Batmans and Supermans, they don't show that anymore. So I think it would have been good to have a Fantastic Four 2 years ago that showed the origin of where they are. With that being said, like, they still did awesome. Not a complaint, just something that could have helped their case a little bit of getting to know them better for one, and then two, just being able to like set this movie up to do really well, because it's really good movie. But
absolutely, and to agree to that point, I wish it came out a couple years earlier, so we would have had a little bit of more time to learn these characters and really like fall in love with these characters before Doomsday, because I love the Fantastic Four. They're right behind Spider-Man for me, but as much as I like the movie too, it's outside of Brand New Day, it's the movie right before Doomsday, and so it kind of sucks doing that. But I mean, even if you're talking about comparisons, Black Panther came out right before Infinity War, a couple months actually, but Black Panther appeared in Civil War, and so we got to really fall in love with that character.
Man, what
and
is
learn
up
about
with
him.
no
But
scrolls, bro? The no Marvel scrolls. That was my first complaint of the movie. I told you, I was like,
oh, the new intro.
Yeah, but Thunderbolts we had a scroll.
Yeah, Thunderbolts went back to kind of the traditional. Brave New World didn't have it.
Yeah.
And then this one didn't have it. I respected this one from First Steps a little bit more than I did the Brave New World one, just because it fit the theme way better. But it is interesting wondering if they're really shifting gears now and doing something different.
Well, they should wait, bro. They should finish out this MCU.
And then try something new.
They do it.
I'm not gonna lie, you talking about the intro scroll, right?
Yeah.
When he said scrolls, I thought you were talking about the scrolls.
I know,
Yeah.
I was too.
I was like, what do you mean the scrolls?
they're gone too, buddy.
They're gone too. Yeah, the scroll. Yeah, dude, we need that. Honestly, watching some of the old movies, man, I miss the page flipping. You know what I mean?
I love that.
I love that one. That one's good. Next question, man. Was the Fantastic Four final battle with Galactus too easy? Was that too easy, man? Okay, my opinion, I didn't even think that it was too easy. And I mean, I looked up after in the comics, bro. A lot of people defeat Galactus, and then another thing was, I don't think it was like people. A lot of people just see it as Sue Storm 1v1 Galactus. I didn't even see it as that as all. One, she had help. Two, it was that her kids being kidnapped. Three, she died from doing it, and then I don't think I have anything, but yeah, that's just it. I just think all those reasons are enough to just kind of clarify that. Oh yeah, and then another thing was, it wasn't even to kill Galactus or anything; it was to move him 10 yards the other direction.
Yeah.
So that, I mean,
10 yards, bro. That was like 8 blocks.
that was not 8 blocks.
It was about.
Whatever. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I
He
mean.
went through like 4 buildings and then got grip, and then almost.
That's when she was getting her help.
That's when the thing came on, and he was like, had his one punch wonder, and then was, had knocked the building down that was done for. Then they're just like looking at her like this the whole time. Oh, go Sue, go Sue. And then Pedro Pascal's like, don't do it, Sue, don't do it. And you're like, man, she got to do it. The baby's up there, she got to do it. So and then no one's helping her. Mr. Fantastic had his one hit wonder when he hit the little blaster in the back or whatever he did. And then Johnny Storm was like the good of the movie. Like him and Sue Storm were great. Other than that, I think it was too easy.
Yeah. I see what everyone's saying, but at the same time, I think it's enough for me to be like, because I didn't think about it at all. I was like, because honestly, in my head, I was like, oh, they're actually going to win or they're not going to win. I was just seeing which one they were going to do. I mean, what'd you think about it being
I think it was enough for me, but I do see both sides to it. Because on one hand, it's Galactus, and like Kate said, he's been defeated by a lot of people or whatever.
Yeah. So
but it's Galactus, and as much as they did Galactus justice, it could have used being a little bit tougher.
You know what they should have done?
Little bit tougher.
They should have taken away all the prep to the power.
Take away a lot of the montage of that, and then make the battle just longer.
Yeah, you could have easily done that. Yeah. But I think having Sue die definitely added to the difficulty of it. And a little bit of off topic, I think it's justified in this situation, but I'm really tired of Marvel and just any other movies playing out this scenario where the character dies at the end. They're like, oh, we're so sad, everything, and all of a sudden the fingers twitch and the eyes wave. It's been done way too many times.
I mean, it was exactly
this one was justified.
Yeah.
But that has been done so many times.
It was just, you know what it was?
Fake death.
It was Tony at the end of
Avengers. Yes.
It's
been done so many in other movies. It's the exact same scene, but you had to do it. It's justified to show how powerful Franklin is, and they've been trying to figure out, does my baby have powers? What is he really? And that definitely showcased what Franklin has to offer, just at a small scale. Yes, absolutely. But Franklin's going to be a huge player to in the future of the MCU. So I'm excited to see what he has to offer. And obviously in the post-credit scenes, we see that Franklin is already playing a big piece in Doctor Doom's main goal.
Yeah.
But
hopefully it's not CGI as much as it was this movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But and I actually do have something. You were saying that Franklin becomes a villain.
But does he? Doesn't
No,
he? He doesn't at all?
No.
I thought he...
I think he does, because he was in... I saw some comic stuff of him. I put the
Franklin-
picture I put on there. He was like with Doom or something. But
Because Doom almost sees Reed's kids as his own in some aspect, just to make Reed mad. Like, actually, Reed and Sue's second child, their daughter Valeria, in the comics, Sue had a lot of trouble giving birth to her, and they couldn't figure out what happened. And the only way they were able to give birth is Reed had to find the other smartest mind in the world to help him out, and which was Doom, and Doom was able to figure it out. And so Doom actually helped Sue give birth while Reed wasn't there to Valeria. And Doom and Doom basically gave Sue this ultimatum, like, if I help you out, you have to let me name your daughter. And so Doom named their kid Valeria, and Doom is basically like, just remember, Reed, like, I helped your wife and your daughter when you couldn't be there, and it's all that. So Doom, yes, it is, and I hope they play that out a little bit. But Doom always kind of plays that role with Reed's kids a little bit, and so I don't think but I mean, the power and everything, he's going after Franklin.
Yeah.
But Franklin doesn't become a villain. Reed does, though. A version of Reed does become the Maker, which I really hope they can do with, like, Miles Teller's Reed, because it's a Reed that was completely stressed, anxiety-ridden, everything about the multiverse's universe failing and everything, and him not being able to do it, and it's overcame him so much that he pretty much, like, shunned out everybody in his life and everything, and became this, like, one of the, like, the craziest, biggest bad villains in all of Marvel Universe, in the Maker. And I watched, like, this whole backstory video on it, which is crazy, and I think Miles Teller could really play that well, because you saw how bad his universe and his movie was. And so seeing that would definitely be interesting, for sure. But going on, like, the future of the Fantastic Four and Doom and everything, leading off that post-credit scene, like, what did you think about what did you think Doom is trying to do in that post-credit scene, like, and then what's his goal going forward into Doomsday?
Yeah, that's what we had on there. I don't know, man. I'm already seeing people getting to it on the theories and everything. They're like, oh, the reflection's Tony Stark. I don't know. Because I think they already confirmed that was Tony or Robert Downey. Yeah. But I've seen a lot of stuff on him just changing his face. I don't know if you guys, I've seen stuff him changing his face, fixing his face. Other than that, I don't know if he's just letting me getting to see his face. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the question I want to ask you guys as well. He's obviously doing something. I don't think the kid's just sitting there just like putting it on. He's obviously really interested or doing something. So I'm just curious to see of what exactly that scene has to do with anything. I mean, yeah. So
I think it's tough because I have like theories that work against each other, if that makes sense. Like I think for this one, in my opinion, if they continue the scene, I think it's going to be he knows him and they know Doom and he's a good guy as of right now, and they just kind of grew to where there's an understanding of him being gone in their universe. It's him being out doing his own thing, trying to help with other stuff that he thinks is more important. So I think when he comes back, it's a matter of like they already know Doom and he's not a threat at that moment. I think that's a theory of mine, but I also think like with everything that stacks up, my theory that works against it is that I think they have to go after Franklin. I think Franklin's the key to Doomsday, and so that doesn't really work out if he ends up taking Franklin. That wouldn't add up together at all whatsoever. So I don't know. My theories work against each other, but I think you're going to have a surprise in that scene to where there's going to be some familiarity with the Fantastic Four to Doom already.
Well, because Doom's already established, and in the comics, Doom went up to space with them, and it changed Doom along with them.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why my prediction was that they fight at the beginning. Is that they already have a relationship with Doom, and more than likely this. Well, maybe not, but more than likely this is the Doom they know.
And I like your first theory about him not necessarily being a threat to them at that moment, but that would work for me. Like we were saying earlier, if this movie came out a couple years earlier, you cannot have the start of Doomsday with the Fantastic Four and Doom being almost on friendly terms. Doom has to come out as a threat, as a menace, as a big bad from the jump in this movie.
Does
and
he
so
though?
that,
my thing is this too: is
but Doom is like sly and like.
What if he's a good guy until the very end, and then all of a sudden it turns into Secret Wars where he's the bad guy?
I would hate that. Because
It'd be
what would you
interesting,
get?
man.
What would you get if he's just a good guy the whole time?
yeah,
it's just a lot of
it's
figuring
gotta
out
be
and
like a
talking.
Thanos Infinity War,
Then it'd
like,
just be a
it's-
huge flop. Like it's just, dude, we gotta get to it, man.
But I mean, I don't know what Franklin's doing to him. It's got to be something with his face because he doesn't take off his mask.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to take Franklin. He's going to try and get the most powerful beings from the multiverse to, try to gain their power and create Battle World for Secret Wars. And so Franklin is definitely one of the most powerful. And so he gets him. I think when you add in the 616, he's going to go after Sentry, and so that gets the Thunderbolts involved. That gets the 616 Avengers involved. I think because the X-Men are involved somehow. I think he's going to go to that universe and try to get a Jean Grey or a Professor X, and have that. You could also go, try to get Wanda. You get their powers. So he's going to be going around getting those, and an ultimate goal to try to reach Loki at the end of time to take over Loki and get that power and create Battle World. That's what I think is going to happen at some point.
I have no strong prediction whatsoever.
I don't either. Mine changes all the time because I still have no idea what this.
I just
so
feel
many
like
characters.
there's so many people casted and so much that could happen with him.
Well, there's so many people.
Even if it's
that
a
we know
3-hour
that-
movie, like
There's
it's
some-
like, bro, it's gonna have to be even quicker than like the Infinity War switch to because I feel like it's double the amount of characters.
Infinity War's fast paced.
It's fast paced, yeah. So I feel like if it's definitely got to be that. It makes me curious on to see if Tom Hiddleston, Loki's gonna even be like, what if he's just in it for like a minute? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like an ending scene. I don't know.
It's going to be like an ending scene of Thanos getting the stone from Vision. He's not a big player until he'll be like the end goal.
Yeah.
And so it's. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy, man.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, we're in for a treat. I guess another thing is the first trailer. I wonder what the first trailer is even gonna look like.
So
I just feel like.
What do you think? So that first trailer will be coming out maybe a year from now, a little bit earlier, less than a year from now. The first Doomsday trailer.
I wonder if it'll come out before. I wonder if
there's
one will
no
come
way
out
for an Avengers movie, and the way Marvel is now at the box office and everything, they got to get
Well,
that
what
hype
was
rolling.
it? No Way Home that waited like really late to.
So No Way Home was end of August.
Yeah.
Is that when it was? I remember being at the
Yeah.
gym and I was like, "Y'all gotta get home." I
Yeah.
felt like it was even closer, but still,
It's crazy, man.
I kind of like that though because it's like,
I
but
did too.
yeah, I wonder. It also makes me wonder if it's a year from now. If that's gonna be, it'd be cool to see the trailer drop right after like Brand New Day, like even for like right after the movie or something.
Almost like a Multiverse of Madness
On top
teaser
of-
yeah.
as the post-credit scene for No Way Home.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Imagine that in theaters. That'd be insane. Any other thing to add on that?
No.
Man,
No.
I don't know, man. It's-
Fun things I added on there. So first thing I did, I like seeing the new Fantastic Four movie. I just quick thing: OG Avengers versus 2025 Fantastic Four.
Movie or characters?
Like that battle,
Oh.
of OG Avengers, first Avengers 1 versus Fantastic Four.
That's no question.
I think the Avengers take
By
that.
far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I just think that, well, they were able to defeat Galactus one, and so that's no easy feat. So I don't think it's difficult. And I also think Reed outsmarts Tony. Tony is unbelievably smart, but Reed is just the smartest, and so Reed finds a way. But as far as like the combined power of everything, it's Hulk and Thing. They go at it, but in the comics, Hulk has won every single time. Like, it's undisputed. He's stronger. All that. Thor is really the one
the
that bothers me. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't. I mean, I don't know. It's
Are you
tough.
talking about them battling each other? Like,
Yeah, I'm just kind of talking about one, like if the Fantastic Four. I never thought about like just
Not who
Fantastic
you
Four.
like better than fighting each other.
Fighting, yeah.
Oh, I was saying that the Avengers scene is much better than the Fantastic Four.
Avengers
No,
scene.
yeah, their battle versus that battle.
He's in
like, what
Avenger
do I
1, hater
prefer?
too.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that
I
scene
know.
is amazing. That scene makes up for the cheesiness of Avengers 1, in my opinion. But No, I think so them against each other.
Yeah,
They're fighting
yeah,
against
yeah.
each other. Okay, all right.
My second question
makes
was
sense.
going to be basically Avengers 1 versus Galactus. Like, if they had to go against Galactus, would they struggle as much as them?
They would fail, I think, right?
I don't think they'd get it done.
But you also say that they would easily beat Fantastic Four?
No,
I don't know.
Well, I was talking about the scene. I was saying the Avengers scene is so much better than Fantastic Four.
I'm not talking about movie. I'm
No,
talking
no,
if they were to battle.
I get it now.
And you
I
said
get it.
said
Okay.
Avengers would obviously
Okay.
beat
Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic Four, but you're also saying
No, but it's
Avengers
all
would not
brain.
be-
The whole battle against Galactus is all brain. All right, so if Tony knew how to open a portal, which he doesn't, and he doesn't have time to prep, really, if he had time to prep, I guess he would. That'd be the factor, I think. If Tony had time to prep, I think they could get it done. If they're on their heels like they were in Avengers 1, fighting against the army they didn't expect, in New York where they didn't expect, then they're losing against Galactus.
That's
Same
also
with
another-
Fantastic Four, though. Like, if you can't prep for Galactus, then you're screwed.
Yeah,
does that make
what
sense?
about yeah.
But if
that
you're-
also makes me wonder about Fantastic Four against the Avengers 1 level threat of just Loki sending an army of aliens.
Yeah,
I wonder how that battle would have worked for them.
Yeah,
It would have been similar because Johnny Storm would have
It
been
would've
flying
been-
like Iron Man.
It would have been similar. I think, yeah. I think if you're going against each other, I think Thor is the main factor, though, right?
Yeah.
Thor is
Thor's a
100%
huge
factor
factor.
because
Thor.
now I think about it because it is 6v4, but you can easily take out Hawkeye and Black Widow. so it's 4v4.
It kind of evens out because
It's 4v4.
two of their characters like are not.
It's 4v4, and so
Cap's not
you would
taking
put
anyone, really.
you would put Hulk and Thing just to
Is-
literally
think
take
about-
each other out at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Johnny and Iron Man are the two flying, but it's just Thor. Who is it? Thor and Cap versus Reed and Sue, and so that it's a tough. I don't know. The more I think about it,
I think
Thor's the X factor.
Done, dude.
Thor-
Cap's done, in my opinion.
You think so?
He's not taking any of them.
Cap. Yeah, he's not taking. I don't even think.
Think Cap-
Fantastic Four-
Reed?
I don't think
Just because of his brain and everything.
Brain is
Yeah,
You just
it's
wrap
tough.
them up.
Now that originally I was like, okay, I was thinking of ways the Avengers would take out Fantastic Four, but now I think about it,
Yeah.
it's
tough.
it's interesting. It's interesting for sure.
Their powers are more them and pure. Whenever Avengers is more, the only one that's pure is really like Thor
Yeah,
and Hulk, I guess.
It's also
Tony
yeah.
and Cap rely on other stuff too much. Where does that make sense?
yeah.
I don't know.
Also, the hit that the Thing did on Galactus was not like I thought it'd be a little bit more power on it. It was nothing.
Yeah.
It was like a rock
Yeah.
to the head.
Yeah, it wasn't the
makes you
clobbering
think
time
about
I
it.
was hoping
Yeah.
for.
And then I think about the Hulk jumping on what's his name in Ragnarok, the guy that comes out of the ground. I forgot his name.
Surtur?
Yeah, the fire dude.
Yeah, Surtur.
Yeah, when Hulk jumps on him, he does a huge.
I should have added that question in your Marvel points, man. but yeah, it's definitely an interesting scenario for sure. And then I know you added one last thing for this. After watching Fantastic Four First Steps, we need to see a Tom Holland, Peter Parker interact with Johnny Storm and the Fantastic Four for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Especially after watching Joseph Quinn do the Human Torch, maybe my favorite in that. And as much interaction as that team and Spider-Man has had in the past.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
it's rotating
pretty cool.
around,
Well, I just had a
man.
comment
Shout out
that
to Cade for like this setup and everything,
Yeah,
man. It looks
set up
like,
Cade,
but
you know?
I think we need to see.
We need to.
We need to see it.
Yeah, it's
It's gotta
obviously
be.
in the comics too,
Mhm.
being buddies and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that'd be cool. One last thing I'd add, Base. I want you to kind of give us the theory you shared. I want to see this. The theory on your Doomsday symbiote.
Yeah, it was so it wasn't me that came up with this. It was a TikTok that came up with it. But the theory,
It's your theory, man.
it's definitely not my theory. I'm not stealing it.
Just say I saw
I
TikTok.
think this one excites me the most. All right, this kind of puts me to that. But the TikTok it talks about, and I'll have to give credit where credit's due. Don't know the name. Give it later.
No, whatever.
Well, whatever. The theory is where it's so Spider-Man in Doomsday. So the big bad at the very end, obviously he thinks it's Tony Stark, and so when he thinks it's Tony Stark, he's kind of along his side, this and that. Well, in the very end of the movie, Doom doesn't care about Peter Parker. He doesn't care about Spider-Man, so he ends up killing him. So the whole movie and what you end off with is Spider-Man dying in Doomsday, which I think would be great. That holds a lot of weight, stuff like that. But at the very end, and I kind of picture a similar. You remember in Batman vs Superman where the ground comes up? Yeah. So I kind of picture the ending of Doomsday or in credit scene to where Spider-Man and the Venom finally. Yeah, finally recreate to where he is, because that's what was planned for No Way Home. So it's in their head that they want to do something where he like is revived by Venom. So where Venom takes him over, is revived, and then you perfectly have such a good. Now you have the second Spider-Man coming out at some point, whether it's after Secret Wars or not. You have the second Spider-Man coming out, and then you have the Secret Wars to where he needs to be more powerful to be. Yeah, he needs to be more powerful. Look at that. To defeat, look at that right there. So then he needs to be more powerful to defeat Doom, and then now you roll into your three Spider-Man movies to where now Venom is your big bad in the second movie where he's trying to snap out of it, and then you can kind of move into the Sinister Six in the third one. So it's really good, dude.
Of the grave would be sick, and it like ends or something. Even if you just like he was killed,
and
then the credit scene of Doom, I think you already said that it would just be the hand coming out.
Yeah,
I think I saw it in the comics. Like someone said, the credit scene is just like that his grave, like at night, and it's like stormy, and then that symbiote's making its way. Boom, kind of goes in there, and then like a hand comes out, and it's like black, and it just cuts off.
Oh,
dude. That'd be you chills, man. Chills.
That'd be pretty good, man. So a lot of great stuff. I mean, Spider-Man Brand Day has been filming for 2 days now, and Doomsday is coming up in a year and a half from now, so I'm sure we'll be talking a lot about that in the future. Sure. But for the time being right now, you guys have seen us do Marvel points. It's been a staple.
Is it time?
It's been a staple as the Dream Juice Chronicles podcast, Marvel points, since day one. And we've been doing it up to this episode, and Mason and Cade were way ahead of me, but ended up being a half point away from each other, and so it is officially time to do the Marvel Points Championship. This will not be like our birthday spectacular. We will not be doing a first to the buzzer. Each person will have the opportunity to gain points every time to make it fair. Yep. And so I have gotten five quotes, traditional Marvel points, and then I've gotten 5 random MCU trivia questions to follow up that.
Is that just 1 point on those? You just have to get it right, I guess?
I'll let you know, man. When we get there. So Mason ended up Mason did have the lead. He had 23 points. Kate had 22 and a half, but it doesn't matter anymore.
That's crazy.
That half point doesn't matter anymore. It's 0-0.
It's 0-0.
This is for the championship right now.
Kind of
man, it's sorry, man. It's 0-0. So
are we fair with that?
We are fair with that, man. There's a lot of questions. This is really going to define.
So Back to the Future is just a bunch of BS.
You are the in-season champ. The in. You are the.
So it's an Infinity War. Peter Quill.
Oh boy. Oh, you're wrong. He's already off that.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Oh wait, no, it's in-game. It's in-game.
It's
right.
Well,
Ant-Man in-game. Ant-Man in-game.
Yeah, there we go. All right, thank you.
I was thinking of the movies.
All right, guys. I think we're ready to start. Mason, you can be the in-season champ since you've won. But this is the postseason. This is when it really matters.
That makes me so that's better wording.
So we have 5 quotes to start off, and then I'll get on to the trivia.
One at a time, right?
Afterwards. Yeah, I'm not naming 3 quotes at one time. I'm doing what? All right, and so this will be the quote round. I've got 5 quotes for you guys. Each one you'll be answering like we do Marvel points, traditional Marvel points. I say the quote, you say the movie and the name of the person who says it. And so, question 1, quote 1 of the Marvel Points Championship. And so it begins. I actually quote this one a lot. And so it begins.
Dude,
Mason was quick with it. Mason was quick with it. He was feeling pretty confident.
Yeah, I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see how we feel about it.
Oh, I got it. That's a good one.
Oh, he's erasing it.
I got it. I got locked in.
Cade's locked in. Mason
rewriting the same thing.
Rewriting it. Or he could be writing a different thing. All right, we're going to flip it in 3, 2, 1. Cade said Lizard from No Way Home. Mason said Loki from Avengers. Cade gets a full point. It is Lizard from No Way Home.
Go, boy.
Cade got it.
Marvel Man.
There we go.
Man.
So,
I
actually,
was thinking that.
Yes.
That's all that was sitting in my head.
Yep. Here, hand me that whiteboard. So I'm going to keep score right here.
My God.
Man, Cade takes a
Dude, that
1-0 lead.
That was some hard thinking right there, man. We haven't even quoted that movie, I don't think.
Yeah, man. Hey, I had to throw some out of left field. Some of them I think you guys may get. Some of them, I don't know about the difficulty of these. I tried to make some of them
That's
difficult.
a great start one, dude.
Yeah, it is, man. And so, Cade.
Yeah, I thought for sure.
Cade is up.
Loki say?
I can't remember.
He just smiled. I was thinking of Hulk whenever Hulk comes out and he just smiles, but I was like, he doesn't say anything there. Who says that? That's all I was thinking about.
Something like that. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah. All right. Cade is up 1-0. Question 2, quote 2. You talk to him.
You talk to him.
You talk to him.
Oh, I got it.
No.
No, wait, Cade. Man, I should have been giving these quotes during our regular Marvel points. I'd be
I've had a little
more
too long
half
break.
points for me. But
I've had too long of a break,
I
bro.
know.
I'm fresh out.
Holy
Dang,
cow, I'm
man.
shook,
Let's go,
dude.
boys.
Oh no,
Come on, bro. Y'all know Marvel, man. Y'all know Marvel,
you're
man.
like the undefeated Patriots right now, man. Good
You
in
can
the
land
regular
half. You
season,
can land
choking
half.
in
You
the
can land
Super Bowl.
I'm
He
surprised
could
I
land
knew
half
that.
right here.
All right, this is a
All
guess.
right.
This is wrong.
Both locked in. Flip it in 3, 2, 1. Cade said Hawkeye from Endgame. Mason said Star-Lord from Guardians 1. Cade gets the full point. It is Hawkeye from Avengers.
You take your hammer and you talk to him.
You grab your hammer, you
Are you
fly up there,
kidding
and you talk to him. Cade gets the full point, and Cade goes up
talk?
2-0.
bro. That's a shock. I'm surprised I got that.
I had to cut
Were
off
you
the
shocked
quote.
I got that?
I don't know. It was a little, I didn't know.
As soon
on
as you
any
said it, I
level.
was like, dude,
Crap.
wait, what? That's nuts.
Good quote so far, huh?
Yeah.
This one you guys could possibly get. All right, question 3, quote 3. Cade is up 2-0. It's not like they put floor numbers on the outside of the building.
Oh, got it.
All right, Mason's gonna get on the board with this one. I hope. Let's make it entertaining. All right, let's see. Flip it in 3, 2.
no.
Oh!
Pause.
Hold on.
up.
He locked in
Hold
for a
up,
second,
bro.
but
All right, here we go.
all right, flip it in 3, 2, 1. Nick Fury, Winter Soldier, Fury, Winter Soldier. Okay, you guys both get a point right there.
Bro.
About time Mason is on the board.
What'd you
What'd you
say?
I
have?
said Falcon because he's the one that jumped.
Yeah.
Golly, I almost got that.
Oh,
Last
imagine,
second I
imagine, man.
Woo.
Imagine.
They
So,
gotta take 'em off
Cade
the
is
top.
up 3-1 with 2 quotes to go in this quote round. Quote number 4. Cade up 3-1. But also, yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, hold up.
Dude, Cade is on one right now.
Right.
Did Cade get it?
No, don't do it. But like, this is, dude. If I get this, I am the Marvel man. You should cut it off right here because that's insane.
That's a John Wick quote, bro.
Hold on.
But also,
But also, yeah.
Okay, I think I got it, bro. Holy cow! Did I get this, bro? Oh my gosh. Josh, if I get this, man, I'm about to be 4-0. These are like hard quotes too. So if I'm actually like locking all these in, that's insane. Hey, where were these quotes at in the regular
Yeah,
season?
that's what I'm saying. I should have been giving these
In the
quotes
regular
during the
season,
regular
man?
season, man. I would have been up there.
Now trivia questions, what's gonna get me? Mason's
Oh.
probably gonna cook me on that, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
See what you guys get. This, I might have gotten a half point with this.
I might not have was wrong, but I might have was right, but I don't know.
golly, bro. Hang on.
All right, Mason.
Hang on. I got
Time is ticking, buddy.
Time is ticking, bro. We've been over this.
All right, you locked in?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Flip it in 3, 2, 1. Cade said Ant-Man Endgame. Mason said Star-Lord Guardians 2. Both you guys get it wrong. It is Ultron from Age of Ultron.
Oh,
that's a good
dude,
one.
that is a good
Wanda's
one.
like, have you
know
come to
exactly.
End Avengers? She's like,
Dang. I thought this was the time travel talk. He's like,
Oh,
you're not talking about time travel. He's like, also.
so no points added to either
Dang, that's a
of the
good
two
one.
men right here. And
That
so,
was one I like. We should have known that one.
yeah, I'm in.
Should've got
Have
it.
you come to End the
Yeah.
Avengers?
Also,
Yeah.
I got you.
All right, so last quote of the Marvel Points Championship in this first round right here. Cade is up 3-1, and so this is your last chance to kind of get half points, I guess. So quote 5, question 5 right here. Well, what's this? My mantra?
That rings 0 bells. 0. That was like negative bells.
Well,
Yeah,
what's this? My mantra?
Dude, what?
Oh, man. I should have been giving these quotes.
Yeah,
Earlier in the season.
oh.
Yeah, I did.
Drawing blanks with this one, huh?
That's a negative, bro. I'm like decreasing. I feel like, what is going on? Say it one more time so I can just.
Well, what's this? My mantra?
I have a good guess. 3.5 point.
Cade has, or Mason has somewhat of an answer.
Nah, yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
All right. Oh shoot.
All right. You guys are both locked in. Flip it in 3, 2, 1. Cade said Tony Iron Man 2. Mason said Shang-Chi's friend from Shang-Chi. Both you guys get it wrong. It is Doctor Strange from Doctor Strange 1. It's when he first gets to Comertage and Baron Mordo hands him the little business card thing. And he goes, well, what's this? My mantra? And he goes, no, it's a Wi-Fi password.
Oh.
I don't.
And
I
so-
don't remember that.
Good quotes, guys? Was that good?
Really
Good?
really
Difficult? All right, perfect.
Screwed me.
All right, so we have finished the quote round, and Cade has a 3-1 lead going into the trivia round. We also have 5 questions with this one,
All right.
and
MCU, right?
MCU. I almost wanted to, but MCU. And these aren't extreme difficulty questions. I can tell you right off the bat, I would know the answers to all of these questions.
You would probably kill us in trivia.
Yes, and so we'll see how you guys do. Question 1, Cade with a 3-1 lead. What MCU movie did the Space Stone first appear in?
Space Stone. Golly.
So,
Did it first appear? Like
are
you
we
could
talking
see
about
it.
chronologically? MCU chronologically, or movie that came out first?
Movie.
Came out first, okay.
When did we first see it? The Space Stone.
Hopefully.
Mason might have gotten it.
Yeah. Hopefully. I'm just writing.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Gosh.
No change. No change.
double
No
thinker.
change because I'm ready.
The double thinker.
I'm ready.
Mason?
I'm ready.
5, 4. You got to give me.
It is.
Are you good?
Yeah.
All right, locked in. Flip it in 3, 2, 1. Captain America: First Avenger. Captain America 1. You guys both get it right. A little bit of a trick question right there. You have to figure out what the Space Stone is, which was the Tesseract formerly. And so
I knew it was a movie before Avengers, so I just had to like start naming each movie. I was like,
I had to throw it in a little bit of a trick question because I'm like, you got to know which one the Space Stone is, which was the Tesseract, which would be.
I started worrying. I was like, dude, I don't know.
And so,
Holy cow.
Cade is up 4-2, heading into question 2. You guys ready?
Quotes? Yeah.
What is the name of Harry Styles' character in Eternals? There's two answers that work. I'll accept 2 answers.
Dude, I
I knew I'd get you guys on this one.
know it, but I don't. Do you know?
I did.
All right, here we go.
I don't
Here we
know.
go. Flip it in 3, 2, 1. You said Niborius?
I
Niborius?
just said so name.
And Mason said Star Fox, which is correct.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So his name is Eros
Look at
or
that,
Star
bro.
Fox.
Bro, how'd you know?
Eros,
I've seen that movie
Eros
one
goes
time.
by Star Fox.
I've seen that movie
And
one
so
time, bro.
Mason gets it, cutting into the lead.
God, dude, I did
So-
not expect that.
Cade is up. Cade is up 4. Niborius. Cade is up 4-3 with 2 questions to go here.
I was gonna write. I've seen it one time.
Yeah.
That's all I wrote.
Niborius, dude, what an answer right there. Star Fox.
Holy cow.
I knew that one, guys, would throw you in for a loop right there.
Touchdown right
Yeah.
there.
All right.
That one's
Question
good
4.
ones.
This one you guys could possibly both get. How many possibilities did Doctor Strange see in Infinity War?
Ooh. Dude, that's That's a good question. That's really specific though.
I know. It is specific.
wait. I don't know.
I know Infinity War like the back of my hand, so I would have gotten this one.
You
but
would have gotten this?
yeah. I know that movie.
Bro. Like, I don't even.
All right, you got it, Cade?
Yeah, whatever.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 2.3 billion or 1,300,000. Both you guys are wrong. It is 14,605,000. So 2.3 billion.
I didn't know. I just remember it being
So-
a lot, bro.
No points added to either of them. So Cade has a 1 point lead heading into the final question. 4-3. But this question right here is going to be for multiple points, and you'll see why.
Okay.
I want you guys to list the members of the Illuminati and Multiverse of Madness. You get a point for every member you get right. You get a point for every member you get right.
That's an insane question, dog.
You're welcome. Yep, you're welcome. So we'll see. The members of the Illuminati in Multiverse of Madness. And they get a point for each member they get correct. I know they know some because they're writing them down. But do they know them all? Mason would have to get 1 more than Cade to tie. 2 more than Cade to win.
What is his name? What is his name, bro?
I see him.
I'm just gonna put 1.
So again, the score is 4-3 Cade. So Mason needs to get 1 more than Cade right here to tie it, or 2 more to win.
Whatever. Wait, dude, I don't have a. Yeah, dude, you basically could really. I don't know. I might even.
You locked in?
I'm locked in.
All right, Cade is locked in. Mason, are you locked in?
Yeah. I need to switch this guy over here. He probably helped me on this.
Did Mason take the lead
He's taking
here?
a lot of time.
I know he is. All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Okay, so Cade has 4 answers. Mason has 6 answers. And so I'll tell you guys right now, there are 6 members. And so you left some points on the table here, Cade.
Wow, that's nuts.
Cade, Professor X, that's correct. Reed Richards, that's correct.
2.
Captain Carter, that's correct. And Thunder Breath is not a character. Thunder Breath. And so Cade adds 3 points to that. Thunder Breath. Thunder Breath.
What is
And
it?
so,
I don't even have either.
his name is Black Bolt.
Gosh dang it.
And so it is 7-3. And so Mason needs 4 points here to tie, 5 to win. Mason, Cap Britain.
Yep.
So Captain Carter.
Yeah.
Captain Britain's a character though.
Captain Britain's Captain Carter.
That's close.
Is she go by that?
No, she goes by Captain Carter.
That's
Captain
what I'm
Britain's a
saying.
whole
Where do you
different
get
character.
That's Captain Carter.
Captain Britain's a whole different Marvel character.
No, dude.
I'm gonna.
Don't cheat me out now.
Dude, no, who calls her Captain Britain?
Nobody
Captain
does.
Britain.
You just didn't think of the name, did you?
Dude, you realize that Captain
Captain
Britain is
Britain.
a whole different comic book character, right? Not Captain Carter.
I didn't even know that, and that's crazy. That's good news for me.
Does that not count? How does that not
Dude,
count?
nobody calls. I've never heard called Captain Britain.
All right, let me pull it up.
Well, hey, we'll go back to this real quick. But as far as Mason's others, Professor X, that is correct. So that's 1. Mr. Fantastic, that is 2. Sorcerer Supreme. So, as in who?
Mobius.
Mobius?
Not Mobius. What's his name?
He gave an answer.
What's it? It's Sorcerer Supreme. It doesn't matter. We're going superhero.
Okay, the Sorcerer Supreme of that universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Black dude.
Baron Mordo. I'll give you that. So that's
that
3.
count, though?
I'll count that one.
man, come
And Captain
You said
Marvel.
characters.
Cap-
You said characters. Your specific
Yeah.
question was characters. Is Sorcerer
That-
Supreme a character?
Yes, it is.
Sorcerer Supreme. Sorcerer Supreme.
It's a title on a character.
Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is correct as well. Black Panther is not on it.
Captain Britain.
Captain Britain, dude. I don't know if I can count that.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Where are we at, bro?
That's
And so I giving Mason 4 points, which means there is a tie.
Oh my, bro,
7 to Captain Britain. I can't count Captain Britain. I am counting.
Right there, guys.
I will count Sorcerer Supreme because Baron Mordo is the Sorcerer Supreme, and he is on the Illuminati. Captain Britain is an entirely different Marvel character than Captain Carter.
Is
Captain
Sorcerer
Carter,
Supreme a character? No.
he's the title, but I mean it's.
Because multiple people have been Sorcerer Supreme. You can't just say Sorcerer Supreme.
You know, it's tough.
Mason
So
just put that because he didn't know the name.
okay, well, with that being said, I'll give you.
did.
No,
Be honest.
all right,
You didn't know
all
who
right.
it was.
In this count.
You knew one of them was.
All right, so
Sorcerer Supreme.
okay,
This is
if that's the case, I'll give him a half point for Sorcerer Supreme and a half point for Captain Britain. So we're still side. And so ends up it is
That's
7.
not a character, and that's not a character.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Sorcerer Supreme
Captain
is a
Britain's a whole different character. That's not a character. It can be
It's
multiple
Cap.
characters.
So yeah, it's not. So it's 7 to 7.
I knew him at least.
You can say Sorcerer Supreme and 616, but it's you also got
So
Wong
then it's a character.
and no,
So
it's
that's
2
a
characters.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
It's
Is it not 2 characters? There's 2 Sorcerer Supremes and 616.
Hey, it's no. There's not. There's only one Sorcerer Supreme at a time.
and listed, but
at a
2
time.
have been it.
Correct.
This is exactly
So
what
you
I wanted.
like who is he talking
This is
about?
exactly who I wanted, bro.
Bro, what
All right,
you talking about?
let's see.
You can't listen.
It is a tie though.
All right, fine. Count my half
You
point.
gave him
Count
it.
my
You
half
gave
point.
it.
It's a tie. It's 7 to
Captain
7,
Britain?
and
Bro.
we're out of questions. I didn't give him Captain Britain, and we're out of questions. So it is. That was the last question. That was the last question. It's
Do you have
7
another
7.
quote or something?
Yeah, I do have a tiebreaker, but it's completely different. I want you guys.
God,
Bro, just put a bunch of stuff on there.
I want you.
I did. I had all of them. Except
I want you guys for the tiebreaker.
4.
I want you guys for the tiebreaker.
You Thunder Breath.
We will see. Thunder breath. This man.
Thunder
Thunder breath. Yeah, you said Black Panther, and that was wrong too. Black Panther's not on
Black
it.
We mixed it. I was closer than Thunder Breath.
What made you say Black Panther?
Black Bolt.
Neither
Black
was
Bolt,
right
Black
though.
Panther.
Where was Black Panther at?
Yeah.
I couldn't think of Black Bolt.
So you just put it in?
So I put Black Panther.
Okay, yeah. Regardless.
Thunder Breath is a better guess
No,
than
it's
Black
not.
Panther.
I knew who it was. I just had to say.
All right, so yeah, it's the same thing. Kay thought it was thinking of Black Bolt, and he said Thunder Breath. You were thinking of Captain Carter and said Captain Britain. You just got the name
How
wrong.
did you get Captain Carter wrong? That was like the easiest one.
Yeah.
I was going fast.
All right.
I was
Anyways,
trying to think of Black Bolt.
You could have had the dub, bro.
dude, I know you could have
coulda
had,
the
but
dub easily.
so yeah, and just because of that, you're gonna be mad at me for what this tiebreaker is, because it's
No, are you kidding? What is it?
tiebreaker. I want you guys to draw the Iron Man helmet logo, and whoever draws it best, off my opinion,
it?
wins.
What?
Yep,
Your opinion?
yep.
This can't be an opinion based on the Marvel man?
I'm sorry, man. It's
Are you kidding?
who can draw. Give me
you might do it better
the
than
better
that.
drawing of the Iron Man helmet
That's not an
logo.
opinion. You can't have an
I-
opinion-based
sorry, man.
tiebreaker. It's not what overtime. It's like who has a better looking uniform. For
Nope.
the NFL.
Hey, man, know who Captain Carter is. You
Oh
won't be
my
in this
God, Are
situation,
you kidding? He needs to know what Thunder Breath is.
dude.
You didn't know who Thunder Breath was.
Yeah, you didn't know who he was because you didn't even
Based
listen.
off of Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's a real character, though. Captain Britain is not a character in the
What's-His-Face is a
MCU.
character, so Supreme is not.
We're really drawing Iron Man. You read that? in
Do
your
you
notes?
not want to participate in me to hand that?
You had your notes. Draw Iron Man.
I did.
Oh, you're messing up my
said-
drawings.
You
I'm
said,
laughing
you said if they tie, I want them to draw Iron Man.
Yeah, it's the tiebreaker.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, get
You're
more.
gonna pick him no matter what, bro.
Get him right, and you're not in this situation.
This is BS, everybody.
Get it right, and you're not in this situation, man.
Golly, guys. Oh my gosh.
Messing up my drawing, bud.
Dream Juice. It seems my contestants
just
are too
drive.
fond of this tiebreaker here.
This looks like Santa Claus, man.
What?
I'm not a draw. He draws for a living.
Don't.
He
I
does.
don't.
You see his little bookity over there?
For a living, you're an artist, huh?
No.
He draws.
Hey,
This is
man.
BS, man. I'm a football.
Mine's
Like
not
I
even
keep
good,
saying,
bro.
get more questions right, man. You want to keep complaining the whole time, man. Get more questions right. You're
I
not in
really
this
can't even
situation.
spot it, honestly. Like, now that I'm, like, free drawing this.
I do have a backup just in case. If you guys really are so anti this tiebreaker, I do have a backup tiebreaker in case you guys want that instead. Or
I'm kind of losing my thought.
are
of
you
Iron
too
Man's
are you
face.
too committed to the drawing? I need a unanimous.
No.
I need a unanimous
switch it, I don't care.
switch it.
Let's
All
just
right.
switch it.
Okay.
Can we show you our...
Yeah. Go ahead and show it. We're abandoning this.
He was actually winning.
Mason would have won. But you guys unanimously. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna put it up on screen right now. I'm gonna wait for you guys to Erase it.
Dang it, dude.
Man.
Captain Marvel. Captain Carter.
You said Captain Britain.
All right, here we go. I'm going to put this up on screen right now. Give me the name of this character right here.
Gosh, bro. I'm not gonna win. I don't know who that is.
Did you really try to tap the screen to see if it was a
I don't
Google
know.
search? All right.
No, I didn't try to tap the screen. I just tried to see it again. I don't know.
Mason actually had an
I
answer.
don't know if it's right or not.
If not, we're just going to have to go on the fly here and just keep going. These two are...
Is that two?
You guys both have an answer.
That movie, or no?
You guys have an answer?
That's two questions from that movie.
From Captain Marvel?
No, from I don't even know the
He
Eternals.
doesn't even know the movie it's from.
Oh, it's not even that movie.
No, you haven't locked it. You were ready. All right, flip it in 3, 2, 1. Captain Marvel, but male. Or Ares. You guys are both wrong.
What the hell? I thought it was Eternals. So
No, his name is Jan Rog.
Oh, that was
Do you guys?
Wrong. Like I've been thinking about Jan Rock
Wait.
for the past 5 years.
I skipped a question.
Did you
I didn't
really?
give you guys one of the
You're
questions.
lying,
Oh
bro.
my god.
All right, you guys had this is a
trivia
good.
one?
Yes, this is a good tiebreaker. I actually skipped one. Yes. All right, it's
So it's
perfect.
not a tiebreaker.
So it's
It's
7-7.
order.
Well, it's 7-7. So I missed one. All right, here we go. This will be a really good tiebreaker. All right, I'm gonna list 3 MCU movies right here. All right,
Okay.
and you guys are gonna get a point for each one of these 3. I want you to place these 3 movies in chronological order.
Okay.
And the many however many correct places you get is how many
Timeline
points.
order?
Yes, chronological order. And however many places you get right is how many points you get. And so the 3 movies are Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Guardians 2. Chronologically order those 3 movies.
Holy crap. You know this?
No, I'm just writing it so I'm asking you.
Guardians 2.
Chronological.
It is tied 7-7 after 2 other tiebreaker questions.
That's a hard one, bro. That's actually pretty hard.
3 possible points on the table here, and you get a correct. You get a point for each correct slot. Once again, the movies are Age of Ultron,
Probably.
Guardians 2, and Ant-Man.
I think I'm gonna leave it exactly. Well, no, I don't know.
Ant-Man, Age of Ultron, Guardians 2. Guardians 2, Ant-Man, Age of Ultron. However you want to order those 3 movies on what you think is the correct chronological order. In the MCU official chronological order. Mason's locked in.
Almost was right.
I'm glad I forgot a question there. That solved the whole tiebreaker thing.
Why is this hard? This shouldn't even be hard.
All right.
2 are easy, one's hard.
All right, here we go. Flip it in 3, 2, 1. Mason said Guardians 2, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man. Cade said Ant-Man, Age of Ultron, Guardians 2. And so Cade got 0 right.
Really? That's nuts.
Mason got 1 right. Give it to him. The correct order is Age of Ultron, Guardians 2, Ant-Man.
Let's go.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on a second. I wrote it wrong in my notes.
No way.
Really?
Yes, I actually did. Dream Juice, this is, you can tell, this is first annual.
Yeah, let's
so
confirm this, bro. 'Cause that's
let's
like-
confirm
I
this.
just watched
Sorry,
it.
the way I ordered it wrong in my notes because the question I posed was different from the question I asked you guys because I didn't intend for this to be a tiebreaker. So the correct answer, Cade, you got 1 right. Mason, you got all 3 right. It is the correct. It's Guardians 2, Ultron, Ant-Man is the chronological order.
I forgot 2 came out right after
Yeah.
1. Nuts.
Let's go.
Now the release order Ultron came out before Guardians 2 and Ant-Man.
What helped me
but
too was
chronologically.
That's where I was getting tripped
Remember
up.
who's
That's
in
where I was
Ant-Man?
getting tripped up.
Falcon's in Ant-Man. Remember they go steal it from
Yeah.
Falcon?
Yep.
That is true.
So he's already on Avengers facility.
Yep. And so Mason, officially the Marvel man for the time being.
Man, I'm still going back to
Captain
Man.
Illuminati question, bro, because that's lit.
Captain Britain.
The
Thunderbreath.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh my gosh.
That's nuts.
You said
man.
Thunder Breath, bro.
That was a good guess. For
Black
him.
Bolt is closer than Thunder.
You said Thunder Breath is a better guess than Black Panther for Black.
Yeah,
I just didn't know what to say.
100% it is.
Fair.
But man, Mason is the official Marvel man for right here.
Whatever, man.
Way to go
Wow.
out. It's a way to go out.
It is. It is.
Buy my
So-
shirt, man.
Hey,
Buy
I
my
cooked
shirt,
him.
Coach
I
Mason.
cooked him in the
Buy my
actual
shirt.
Marvel Man stuff, so I'm not gonna lie. I cooked him in the quotes.
You did. He
Quotes
did.
was-
I told
was-
you trivia was where you're gonna get me
Bro.
at.
Yeah, you killed me on trivia, bro. I thought I was done
No,
for.
quotes I killed you.
Oh, sorry.
quotes-
Quotes, he
quotes.
killed
Trivia,
me.
I told you trivia.
Yeah,
you're gonna
facts.
come back and you're gonna. Yeah.
Facts. I low-key was hoping you wouldn't give a quote for the last question because I was like, dude, I'm losing in the quotes.
Yeah.
Whew.
Man, so that'll do it for a very entertaining episode 21 of the Dream
crazy,
Juice
bro.
podcast, man. Got a lot to look forward to, a lot more Brand New Day stuff. We're learning every day about Brand New Day. Avengers Doomsday coming up, and I know Mason will be kind of off and on, more off than on for the time being. Football season's coming up, so you'll be seeing a lot more of just
Take a
me and
little
Cade. So
farewell,
yeah.
man. Here's my farewell. All right, fall camp starts Friday. I'm gonna miss you boys a lot. Moving down to Shawnee, which I've been, but I've been back and forth a lot. So obviously, this has been such a fun, awesome thing for us to spend time together, but two, just to like have a growing of you guys talking just Marvel and just nerdy stuff with us. And now we get to get into football, which is gonna be a lot of fun too. So I am excited to kind of be a fan on the other end of it all and kind of watch these boys take off because they're gonna be big time one day, and it's gonna be awesome, man. You're gonna see them boys I'm gonna say now they're gonna be at whatever the Avengers reboot. It's gonna be big enough to where you guys are gonna be on the premiere, all right? And y'all gonna see it. You're gonna witness it. It's gonna be big time, and I'll see y'all in a few weeks, whenever that is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Mason's not leaving for
Not
good. He's not
leaving.
retiring, man. He may really say he was
No.
done for good, man. But
I'm just gonna go try to win some football games.
absolutely, man. Absolutely.
It's
So
gonna be a
I
little
mean,
busy, you know.
thank you guys again for 100 subscribers and all the new followers on our platforms.
Yes.
Our Instagram's been going pretty well. TikTok has been doing well, of course. But like I said at the beginning, it doesn't stop here. We're gonna keep on going, keep on growing, and so,
Oh man.
boys, Marvel Man, officially Mace. But episode 21. Episode 21 of the Dream Juice podcast is a wrap. We'll see you guys next time.
Just as long as we're all in agreement.
I'm feeling like the villain, now I'm back, I kill it still. Just like the Joker, boy, I kill around just for the thrill. I got 2 guns up on my hip, I shoot 'em like I'm Quill. I'm wearing a soldier in the cut, so I don't need a shield.